If any of you have not met Cheri, she is one of the, I just love your energy. And she is one of those people that has joined HHC and really taken advantage of so many of the aspects and benefits of membership. And you're making it work, girl. I love watching you. So it's very exciting. I give you Cheri.
Thank you so much, Michelle, and all of our members and guests this evening. My name is Cheri Rapelye, and I have been enthusiastically living a lifestyle in the healing arts as a licensed massage therapist for over 30 years. Following a near-fatal auto accident in 1987, I sustained a number of injuries, broken bones, whiplash, herniated discs, a head injury, and while I recovered from this traumatic amount of injury, I had to reinvent my lifestyle because I had been a cook and crew on a private yacht and on private boats delivering yachts to the Caribbean, the Bahamas, and Europe. And I had been in the hospitality industry for the first third of my life. So I was having a lot of fun, and now I was kind of caught in, still in my tracks looking at a ceiling fan going around while I repaired myself. And because of the healing that was so beautifully and delicately given to me through so many modalities from people like you, I was called into this field as a licensed massage therapist. So I gave up the idea of being a victim in a personal injury litigation in a car accident, and against all odds, I enrolled in massage school on a walker. I graduated on a quad cane. I mean, I was like, I'm going to do this, I can do this, I can. And they told me that I was going to have fusions in my foot, both my knees would need to be replaced, I'd have to have my low back and my neck fused eventually, and I'd never be able to stand up for more than 2 hours a day. Currently, thanks to Sean Taker at Egoscue, he is my newest champion and coach. He's really helping me enjoy walking because I still have challenges sometimes when I don't take care of myself. So I'd like to just tell you a couple of things that attracted me to this tradition in my work. One was I had a client that when I finally graduated after teaching at Seminar Network International for a couple of years, I had a client that had tennis elbow, tendinitis. And I thought, well, she doesn't play tennis, she doesn't play racquetball, where's that coming from? So through a thorough assessment, I found out that she had a tight masseter muscle and TMJ, and I couldn't diagnose her with TMJ, that's out of my spectrum, but I could, apply what I knew to her jaw and see if this helped, because the brachial plexus that feeds the elbow goes through, starts in the jaw and goes down, or the referred pain from her jaw. So I treated her for about 3 weeks, and miraculously, the tendinitis, the tennis elbow disappeared. So I started to realize there's a lot more to this than meets the eye. Not everything is as it appears. The pain and the symptoms are not the problem. I had another client that had plantar fasciitis. Anyone here had that? Okay. So this client had plantar fasciitis and was living in those horrible boots at night. And he was a sailor during the day, so he needed to be light on his feet. So I needed to address this and make his life a little happier. So I addressed the feet first. I was doing the fascia, and I was studying the meridian trains in the feet and what they have to do with the rest of the body. And I realized that these meridian trains go all the way up to the head, and actually that plantar fasciitis, as it turned out, was causing him to have eyesight problems. His eyesight had deteriorated, and he was, wearing glasses. So after 3 months of doing a systematic amount of training and treatment with him, he came back, he wasn't wearing the boots anymore, and his eyesight, his actual prescription for his eyeglasses got better. That was just remarkable to me. And one more, another example I'd like to give you of this, looking at things and the possibilities, not just the symptoms and the pain, is sinus problems. Sometimes it's aromatic, sometimes it's in the air, sometimes it's from food allergies, but sometimes it's from neck problems, whiplashes. I had multiple whiplashes, and I used to get chronic bronchitis. So I'll often start with the client, not at the neck where it's in pain or where they think their pain's coming from. I'll start at the feet. And I can read whether it's ear, eyes, nose, or throat from the reflex points and the meridians in the feet. For those of you who are aware of Chinese medicine, that's part of that. So when I had my head injury, I couldn't necessarily have people touching my head. I learned this beautiful technique through people being able to work on my feet to address my headaches. And so that's one of the ways that I can treat people with sinus problems. Isn't always right on, the trigger points around the face. You can do reflexology. Aromatherapy is my last tip, and this is real simple. I've used it for over 20 years, but peppermint helps with breathing sinuses. But 1 drop of therapeutic grade peppermint oil is equivalent to the benefits of 30 cups of peppermint tea. It aids in digestion, helps you with breathing, and it's not just for sore muscles. You can find me at Coastal Day Spa. My private practice is at your home or my office in North Palm Beach. And most recently, I've been recruited for the Palm Beach Hospice program at Morse Life as an integrative therapist.